Okay, what is up there, YouTube? This is J-Man Time, and today I have yet another video on yet another forgotten early 2000s weapons project, this time from the nation of Poland. And this weapons system here is one of the rarest, almost completely forgotten Polish submachine gun slash PDW projects from the early 2000s at a time where Poland was expanding their military, police, and civilian arms industry. And that weapon system is the Polish Łucznik PMM, also known as the Łucznik Pistolet Magazynowe Modelowe, an experimental select-fire modular submachine gun slash machine pistol-based PDW project from the years of 2003-2005. Now, the Łucznik PMM was an experimental PDW system that was developed by an ex-Polish Army Special Forces commando by the name of Andrzej Warblickiego between the years of 2003 and 2005. It was actually developed at the Polish Military Institute of Armaments and Technology based in the city of Siedlce, and it was developed in part with the famous Polish FB Radom company, also known as the FB Radom Łucznik Firearms Company, the same company that manufactured many of Poland's machine pistols and PDWs during the Cold War era, for example the Polish PM63 and the Polish PM84 series of submachine guns slash machine pistols that served in the Warsaw Pact era Polish army and still serves in the modern Polish army slash territorial defense units to this modern day. Now, this Łucznik PMM was a prototype select-fire modular machine pistol that was actually designed to compete with early 2000s era PDWs that were already on the market, for example, the Belgian FNP90 and the German Heckler & Koch MP7 series of submachine gun slash PDWs and PDW carbines that were becoming popular back in the early 2000s. This weapon system here again is a modular submachine gun, and it came in a variety of calibers. The base caliber was 9 by 19mm parabellum, but it came with a kit that allowed you to modify it to fire a variety of other calibers. For example, the .40 Smith & Wesson, the 5.7 by 28mm Belgian FN, and the German 4.6 by 30mm HK cartridges. The weapon system was fed by either a 20, 34, or 40 round box magazine and had a rate of fire of about 700 rounds per minute. That's an estimate, as the actual rate of fire was never published. And it came at a starting price of 600 euros. Now, this weapon system here was designed to compete on the open market with other weapons like, again, the FNP90 and the MP7, but was also designed to replace the aforementioned PM63 and PM84 series of submachine guns slash machine pistols that were being used by the Polish armed forces. This weapon was also meant to be exported to a variety of other countries in the EU and on the global market as a whole. But for some reason, this weapons project was abandoned after the year of 2005. It was showcased at a variety of Polish arms expos in the early 2000s, between 2003 and 2005. But after 2005, this weapons project was either canceled or was pretty much abandoned, as I can't find any more information on this weapons system post 2005. In fact, this weapon system is so rare, there's only a handful of old Polish websites on the internet that have any information on this weapon system at all, let alone any images or videos of this weapon system. In fact, I can't find a single piece of footage of this weapon system being tested anywhere on the internet or in any archive. Now, this weapon system here to me was a huge waste of potential, as Poland today is known as one of the largest manufacturers of small arms and arms as a whole in the European Union or in Europe. And this weapon system here could have been Poland's standard issued PDW slash personal defense weapon for the Polish armed forces, the Polish police, and the Polish territorial defense units. It also could have been very useful as an export weapon to many countries that buy weapons from Poland or that receive weapons from Poland. For example, Ukraine. The Ukraine buys weapons from Poland, but also receives weapons from Poland, and it could have been useful in the Ukraine war as a light PDW type weapon system for the Ukrainian armed forces. Again, this could have been useful as an export weapon to other nations in the EU, as many countries in the European Union especially ex-Soviet countries, are replacing many of their old Cold War era weapons and weapon systems from the 1990s, especially submachine guns, PDWs, and pistols in general, or pistol caliber weapons in general. And this weapon system, the Łucznik PMM, could have been one of those weapon systems that could have been very successful on the European market if it had been put into mass production. This weapon system was marketed temporarily between 2003 and 2005 by the Polish FB Radom company, again, who are known for manufacturing the Soviet-era PM63 and PM84 series of machine pistols. And that's basically it. There's literally no more information on this weapon system. It is literally lost to history for as far as I can tell. But what do you all think of this weapon system, the Łucznik PMM, a Polish PDW project from the 2000s? Please tell me in the comment section below. And until next time, this was J-Man Time signing off.